بندگی کیا ہے، اور ہے میرے واسطے کونین تیرے دامن میں، ہے میرے واسطے کونین تیرے دامن میں، تیرا کرم نہ ہو شامل تو زندگی کیا ہے، کیا ہے تیرا کرم نہ ہو شامل تو زندگی کیا ہے۔ اور مقتص کیا ہے کہ فنا حضور کی بندہ نوازیاں دیکھو، فنا حضور کی بندہ نوازیاں دیکھو، وہ مجھ سے پوچھ رہے ہیں تیری خوشی کیا ہے، وہ مجھ سے پوچھ رہے ہیں تیری خوشی کیا ہے، وہ مجھ سے پوچھ رہے ہیں تیری خوشی کیا ہے۔
یہ تھے ثناخوان رسول جناب خورشید احمد صاحب، کراچی پاکستان سے تشریف لائے ہوئے عظیم نعت خان۔ اب آپ کے سامنے تشریف لاتے ہیں خطیب اہل سنت حضرت علامہ مولانا اور افضل صاحب قادری، خطیب اعظم راولپنڈی تشریف لا کر اپنے خیالات کا اظہار فرماتے ہیں۔ ان کی آمد سے قبل ایک پرجوش نعرہ لگائیں، نعرہ تکبیر، زور سے آواز ہے، نعرہ رسالت، دربار-e-Aaliya موری شریف، دربار-e-Aaliya شادپور شریف، فیضان حضور خواجہ خواجگان۔
الحمد للہ وکفا وسلام علی عبادہ الذین اصطفیٰ، خصوصاً علی سید الرسل وخاتم الانبیاء۔
محترم دوستو بزرگوں، جس طریقے کے نال پہلے ایک نو مسلم جڑا کہ پہلے ہندو مذہب دا
Alhamdulillah, dear brothers, all praises to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most merciful, the beneficent, the creator of mankind in the heavens, to give us the tawfiq to sit in the neck-rock method of our Mushid Bark, Mazluk of Hazrat Sahib, and send durood and blessings to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's the affairs of my Mushid Bark that it completely changed my life. My previous life was that of a non-Muslim, and when I used to be a non-Muslim, I used to live the life of a criminal. I used to go out and steal people's belongings, and I used to take drugs in order to provide for this living. I used to steal other people's belongings, and I used to buy my drugs, and then I used to sell these drugs to other people, and I used to do all sorts of other bad things like this. And once when I robbed somebody's house, the police caught me and they sent me to prison, and I got sentenced for 4 years. And when I was sentenced to prison for 4 years, it destroyed my life because I realized I'd done something stupid and I had regrets. But after a while, after being in that environment and after mixing with these people again, you begin to get that confidence to come back again and start to try and do stupid things again. And then all of a sudden I was back into the same routine. And eventually it took its toll, and I realised that I was letting down a lot of people, my family that had brought me up from a young age, and I thought I had to stop. So I tried to venture towards religion, and I ventured towards Sikhism, but I did not find any peace of mind within that religion, and I started to venture towards Islam. And when I started to venture towards Islam, my heart was brought to the Darbar of my Mushrik Park, and my heart completely changed. My heart changed to that of a Muslim. Not only to that of a Muslim, but to a person who has got love in his heart. And sometimes I sit and I think to myself, what I've done in my life for the Nagar of my Mushrik Park to enter my heart and to change my life, because all I used to do was stupid things. But now, alhamdulillah, I sit today under the gathering and the supervision of Hazrat Qibla, someone who has achieved a rank of the friend of Allah, the Sultan Awliyah. And all these brothers here today are gathered here today because of the Nagar of our Mushrik Park. These days, brothers, I've seen a lot of organisations since I come out of prison, and I've seen a lot of other people that try to bring that message of Islam. But believe me, brothers, there's nothing in this message compared to the message of my Mushrik Park. When we were in prison, the Nagar of our Mushrik Park brought not only the cheese, but brought many other brothers as well. People of non-Islamic backgrounds were brought the true way of Islam. And this is because of my Mushrik Park and their Nagai Karam and the love that they have got in their heart, and they put that love into other people's hearts. So when you see these people, the people with the crowns on their heads, you see the true Islam. And this Islam has come from our Mushrik Park when they come into this country in 1963 by themselves. And they started to do the work of Islam. And slowly and steadily, the work of Islam has now been brought to thousands of brothers like that are present here today. And this is someone that has devoted their lives because they are performing the Shariat of Islam in their heart and on their body, and the Sunnahs of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So subhanAllah, brothers, when you sit and you see something that is above everything else, your heart will melt. And alhamdulillah, I can only pray that all the brothers that are not connected with our Shaykh will inshallah ta'ala one day become connected with our Shaykh, because they have not only changed my life, they have changed hundreds of brothers' lives, and they have brought them to the true path of Islam. Brothers, this is an example. What they have done to Najeez, they have changed my life, they have changed my body, they have changed my whole appearance, the way I talk. And what they have done for me, I cannot explain in words, because I do not feel that I could ever do enough for Allah Ta'ala, for the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and for my Mushrik Park, because they have taken me away from the fires of hell, and they have brought me to the feet of their beloved friend. And I could never thank Allah Ta'ala enough, I could never thank the Holy Prophet, may peace upon them, enough, and I could never thank my Mushrik Park enough for what they've done for me, because they've completely changed my life. And I can only pray that inshallah ta'ala that we have more ishq and muhabbat for people like my Mushrik Park and for the true path of Islam. Ameen.
Again from our dear Shaykh, Khwajah Khwaja. Please, sir.
And the rest of my Sufi brothers and non-Sufi brothers, Assalamu alaikum. Firstly, I'd like to thank my Shaykh for making it possible for me to be here today and for making me what I am today. I owe my life to my Shaykh because they are the only persons who rescued me from hell and showed me the true religion, which a true one and only one God can be found, and that is Allah. Before converting to Islam, I was Roman Catholic Christian. Even then, I did not believe that Jesus was God's Son. It did not make any sense to me at all. When I used to go to church before going to prison, all I did was laugh at their prayers and always ended being kicked out of the church. It was in prison when I met